Hi everyone, to the bone, this is Darcy, and today I'm going to be playing with some new makeup I just got. I'm going to be trying out the Morphe 2 eye jellies as well as the Morphe 2 Mousse Blush, which seems pretty interesting. I'm really excited to put this to the test. And I'm also going to be trying out the Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. So if you want to see how these products perform and check it out with me, keep on watching. But before we get to the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now let's get to it. The Morphe 2 line to me seems to be a little more geared toward natural makeups, kind of like a little bit like Glossier, like more natural looking, simple, just one and done type of thing, which really appealed to me as a mom. I kind of want something one and done. And this is also my first impressions. I haven't used this product before. I just purchased them and this is the first time I'm looking at them. So let's get to it. The swatches don't really show up really well. So I'm going to show them on my face because I think that's probably the best way to judge them. The way I want to do one of the eye, different colors on each eye. So I'm going to start with the blue color, which I was really excited to try. This is the Starry Sky Eye Shimmer. Looks pretty interesting. So first I'm going to try applying with my fingers, and then I also am going to try it with the brush. But first with my fingers. This is just one application. Again, super sheer and almost wet, I think, but it dried out pretty quickly though. Let's try it with a brush. For me, this, like the way it is right now, I could totally use it just for like a little wash of color, but let me see if it gets any more opaque. I got a little more with the brush, but it wasn't as even. I'm trying to pick up with the brush, but the brush is not picking it up that well. It is a jelly, but it's not as easy to control. It's applying a little uneven. I think that's the first thing that I felt. Can you guys see? It just seems to just want to stay in the back of my lid. I like the color. I just don't like the application so much. I have to be honest. Just trying to kind of blend. That is smoothed it out a little bit. After it dried, I kind of just patted it with my fingers, but I got some fallout with that. Yeah, that definitely evened out more. If you guys can see, it looks less patchy. But I did get some fallout. So it dries out, like the jelly texture dries out completely into sort of like a powder. And you can kind of just use your fingers to kind of blend, you know. I think I'm going to keep it like that, because it is supposed to be sheer, and this is what I got so far. I like the color. I like the little purple blue shift, but I just don't like so far the texture of the product. I feel like both with the brush and without the brush, it kind of becomes patchy on the actual application. And the same thing happens with the eye. Like you get a little more in one part and another part you don't get as much. So let me put them, you can see totally now in my hand what I'm trying to talk about. It creates like this spots with more glitter and they just move around. But if you wait it to dry, then it kind of like, you can blend it, sort of. Yeah, it's a very strange formula. I don't like that it does that. I'm not crazy about the formula. That's my completely honest opinion. From the experience I have with other cream shadows, this is a very strange formula. Granted, I don't have any jelly formula in my collection. This is the first jelly formula. So if you guys have bought jelly formulas, eyeshadows, please comment below if that's normal to have this kind of patchiness. Now let's try the other eye with the color Bright Idea. And it's supposed to be even more sheer. It's kind of like a champagne color. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try first with my finger, then with the brush. Same thing that happened with this one. So I'm going to show you guys on my fingers. See how some parts got like chunks of color. It's a little chunky. I think that's the word I was looking for. And it's not like an even pickup. Yeah, guys, do the same thing. Such a weird texture. It feels wet. But you guys can see how it's applying. It has like chunks of it in different parts. Yeah, not really loving this eyeshadow right now, to be honest. Let me see if I can blend after. Yeah, after it dries, you can kind of blend or flake off a little bit. I do like this color better than the blue. I think it looks less patchy because it's so sheer. It's just kind of like a wash of glitter. Let me do another coat. And it does dry so quickly, guys. It dries so quickly. Or maybe that's why it gets chunky. I don't know. It's just very strange. Let me pick up with the brush. Like, I don't think it's working even with the brush. It keeps falling off. If just fell off the brush. It's just running away from the brush. Come on, go back. It's sitting on top of the brush. Kind of like it doesn't want to go in there. It's very strange. I've never seen an eyeshadow do that. Let me try to see if it even applies. Oh yeah, it did apply a little bit. Oh my god, it's just flaking off now. Of my eye too. Yeah, the color Bright Idea doesn't want to be applied with the brush whatsoever. It's just not helping. Yeah, first impressions are great because you guys can see my first reactions, and this is really puzzling me. I have a hole on the shadow. Can you see? And hardly any color on my eye. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, guys. I'm gonna try applying again with my finger, and let's hope for the best. Okay. It's kind of flaking off in my face a little bit. It's kind of upsetting because the whole point of using sometimes cream shadows is that you don't want any fallout. You just want to be one and done. Well, this is not it. Okay. This is blended. I was really excited about the shadows, guys. I am not joking. I literally was dying to do this video. I had them sitting on my desk for the longest time. But I wanted to do a first impressions, and I'm glad I did. The formula, it's weird. I don't know if you guys have bought this. Please comment below if you have different colors. Maybe different colors react differently. Like so far, the Starry Sky did apply a little bit with the brush. And I was able to like smooth it out a little bit. But the Bright Idea, hate brushes. You have to do it with your finger, but it does become kind of chunky. So they're both chunky so far. I do like their colors, but I have to be honest, I don't like this formula at all. At all. This is what I got so far. I think they're really beautiful, but they're definitely not what I thought they would be. I thought they'd just be like one and done, quick makeup. It seemed like I have to work a little hard for them, and I shouldn't have to. Now I'm even more skeptical to try the Mousse blushes. My skin has a little bit of redness, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a little bit of powder, just very little, just to kind of even out the redness. A little bit. But I'm not gonna apply foundation or anything. Just a little bit of powder. On this side too, and you guys can see I still have the fallout here. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit just to cancel the redness, just so you can see the blush more. It's pretty hot today, and I went outside, so it got a little bit of a flush. I'm just putting the powder to see also if it applies on top of foundation well, because, you know, you're probably gonna have that, so we shall see. And I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury, I always use the same powder, Flawless Finish Perfecting Airbrush Powder. Just the same thing. It's my favorite. It's basically the only thing I use as a finishing powder or a powder foundation. So, skin is a little evened out. Yeah, it's a little evened out, so you'll be able to see a little more of the, hopefully, of the blush color. I'm going to do the peach color, which is called Dream, on this cheek right now. It's kind of like a moussey. It's more creamy than the shadow, and this is it. I'm gonna put on my hands first. This is the color. It looks really pretty. This is sheared out. Let me see how it looks on my face. I don't really use much of like cream blushes, so let's see how it looks. I'm just gonna put a couple of dots here and here. Yeah, the color seemed to apply easy. I do have my own skin redness, so hopefully you can see through, but yeah, you can. Yeah, you can see. I think when I pulled out, you're gonna be able to see more. Ooh, I kind of applied too much. Oh, okay, but it does blend nice. Yeah, has like a nice, it blends easily. Okay, I'm on board with the Mousse Blush. Yeah, looks nice. Again, very subtle. Maybe I'll apply a little more. Hey, say hi.
Mama.
Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, I love you so much. Give Mama a kiss. Oh, thank you. I love you. That was my baby, and it's hot in here. One weird stuff just happened. I have to show you guys. Hopefully you can see this on camera. The blush just settled on my fine lines. I am not joking. Can you see this? Right here. The orange stripes. It blended though, but that was the weirdest thing. Try the other mousse on the other cheek and hope for the best, guys, because right now things are not looking great. Try the other color on my other cheek. Now I'm gonna try the color Wish, which is a little more rosy color. It's kind of like a beautiful rosy color. And I wish for the best. But that's what happens with first impressions. Sometimes you have high expectations of a product and they disappoint you. The color is really beautiful. I think all the collection has beautiful colors, but I don't know. I feel like the formulas are kind of not my favorites. So let's see. So this one is Color Wish. I'm just going to put it like that. Try to put a little, not so much on my fine line so it doesn't settle on my fine lines again. I put a lot. It does blend well. I must say they do apply okay on top of a powder. Like they're not taking the powder from underneath or anything. I don't know, guys. Let me draw a little more. This is what I got so far. This is the color Wish. And this is the color Dream. I would say I like the blushes better than I like the eye jellies. Let's continue. The other new product I'm gonna try it is the Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. This was sent to me complimentary from Pat McGrath Labs for review. But I'm so excited to get this from Pat McGrath because I love the brand. I actually purchased a lot of stuff from Pat McGrath before, and this is the first time I've ever got anything from PR. But as you guys know, all the opinions would be my own, and it's also my first time trying a mascara. So you'll see firsthand my real thoughts since it's the first impression. So you guys will be able to see for yourselves if this works or not. Beautiful package. Gorgeous. It's in pink colors. Wow, what a gorgeous package. I'm gonna do my eyelash curler first because my eyelashes, as you guys know, are super straight. And also let's see how this eyeshadow performs with when you do the eyelash curler. Because some eyeshadows like this, they kind of rub off on the curler, so let's see. No, actually they don't rub off, so that's a good thing. Oh, wow, guys, this first impression is kind of a little bit of a disaster, so hopefully this Pat McGrath Mascara will kind of save the day and make everything look pretty. So this is my eyelashes curl, and I'm very excited to try. It's the first time I'm trying this mascara, so let's see. This mascara is supposed to give you like amazing volume. So this is my eyelashes before. So see how this one. Seems to be like a very light formula so far. this with just one coat so far. Very light coat, as you guys saw. I just kind of like lightly put it on and it already looks beautiful. Let's do the other eye and then I'll go for a second coat. It applies so light. Thought that this one would make it a little more clumpy, but it's not at all. Such a light formula. It's a lot more dramatic than the eye fetish. This is with one coat, but I did a little more of a thicker coat. And let me do a 2-coat here on this eye. See how the 2 coats perform. Yeah, I curled my eyelashes weird on this side. It's a little... Let me do at the bottom too. Light and beautiful. I love this mascara, guys. When I apply mascara, I have to like brush it with like a spoolie or something. This one I didn't have to brush at all. They just went effortlessly. So this is the after. This eye, I kind of curled it kind of wonky. That's why kind of the eyelashes are like everywhere. I think I mentioned to you guys before, I kind of ruined my eyelashes years ago. So they're kind of like, I have frizzy eyelashes sometimes, but so this one's a little frizzy, but it's not the mascara's eyelashes. This one I was able to apply a good coat of it, just one coat, and look at the drama, guys. Wow. Yeah, I love it. Feel the eyelashes look, I don't need to even recurl her. And you guys, if you watch my channel, I often recurl my eyelashes after I apply mascara, because usually when I apply mascara, doesn't matter what mascara, even the eye fetish, my eyelashes kind of like go down a little bit. So I wait until it dries out and then I usually do a second curl and then they just stay. But with this Dark Star, I did not have to do that. I only curled the eyelashes once and it held the curl. Like they don't look like, they just kept up, and the formula is super light and really good. This one, 2 thumbs up. I bet I can get more dramatic if I keep layering, but for me, again, for this look, this is fine. I will definitely keep using this on future tutorials, and I'll probably try something more dramatic. But today, I think one coat wonder. This is amazing. I love it. Let me pull out and give you my final thoughts. As I pulled out, you guys can also take a better look on how it looks on camera. Let's talk about the Jelly Eye Shimmer for Morphe 2, and I don't like them. Sorry. I don't have any other way of saying it. You guys saw in the application, it was a terrible experience applying them. I feel like it didn't apply well with the fingers, it didn't apply well with the brush, so I really dislike the formula. I do love the color though. I like the actual color. I think the colors are really beautiful, and if the formula was better, it would probably be like holy grail status, but I don't understand this formula. It's a jelly that doesn't want to go on your finger, doesn't want to go on the brush, so I don't like the formula, so it's gonna make me a little less likely to use it again. I don't know, I might be wrong. Maybe if I change my mind, I'll definitely put on the description box below, but so far, the experience wasn't that great, and you guys saw that on camera. That's why I like first impressions, because you guys can see with me my reactions, and I guess you can see from the reaction that it didn't go well. I have a lot of cream eyeshadows that I love, and I love them because they're easy. One and done, I'm out the door. This one, I got fallout, they were flaky, they were very patchy, which is so weird to be patchy with this type of formula. So the formula is a puzzle for me. Really disliked it. The price is kind of affordable, it's like $9, but still, like I'd rather sometimes pay a little more for something that is gonna be one easy and done than something that I'm gonna be upset when I'm applying. So this two, definitely not my favorite. Now let's talk about the Mousse Blush, also from Morphe 2. The same thing, the colors are beautiful. I really love the colors. I have the colors Wish and the color Dream. You guys saw from the application that the formula, it's not bad. It is just a little different. I'm not used to applying even cream blushes, but I do like that it has a matte finish. I did apply on top of powder, so the good thing is if you apply on top of powder, it didn't disturb the powder underneath, so that is also another plus thing. And the formula is not bad. I might just have to get used to it and just kind of play with it for a little bit to be able to get the best application. The only thing I didn't like about the blushes is that it did settle on my fine lines, which, what? I've never seen a blush do that, ever. I did use cream blushes before, but I've never had anything settle on my fine lines, and that was horrifying because I do have some fine lines here. I'm 43 years old, so I have fine lines, and I have some fine lines on my cheeks, which I'm working on it right now. I'm trying some new gadgets for it, which I'll put the link in the description box below or somewhere in the screen. I'm trying some things for my fine lines. Hopefully they will be gone, but in the meantime, if you have fine lines, this blush may not be for you, or you may have to kind of watch out to blend really well where you have fine lines because they settled and it wasn't pretty. So that's my thoughts about the Morphe 2 collection. Let's talk about now about the Pat McGrath Mascara, which was a winner. You guys saw how I applied like a dream, saved the day. I'm so happy I got this mascara, and now I just got a new Holy Grail mascara. Love it, love it, love it. It feels like a dream. It applies so easy, as you guys saw on the application. Super light, super beautiful color. It kind of made the whole look. I feel like mascara really brings the whole look together, and I am very picky about mascara. That's why I usually have very few that I like, and like my Charlotte Tilbury one, Big Fat Lashes, that is literally my holy grail. I use in almost all my tutorials, but this one is definitely up there. Probably gonna be my next holy grail mascara. I'll definitely use this mascara on future makeup tutorials, and I'll probably do more coats of it. This is just one coat of the mascara right now, and I think it looks pretty, especially with one coat. It just feels really nice daytime, and I'm sure you can build this up to be really dramatic. Even one coat looks amazing. I love this mascara. It's the Dark Star Mascara from Pat McGrath Labs, and I highly, highly recommend. Let me know if you guys have tried anything new that you like, or if you have tried the Morphe 2 collection. Maybe just the colors I got are patchy. I'm not sure about the other colors. Let me know if you have tried the Dark Star Mascara. I love hearing from you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope you're healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.